What is going on, guys? Chris here. Welcome back to another God Guide video for Smite 2. Today we have Hecate, Hecate, however you pronounce it. This is another god that is specifically only exclusive to Smite 2. We'll start off, again, going through their abilities real quick. Mythic Ritual. You may interact with things to empower them. Interacting with an allied structure creates a zone, regenerates health and mana. So you can come over here. Maybe it won't let me in jungle practice. But either way, we'll read it. Interacting with an ally who has recently killed a god will increase both your and that ally's strength and intelligence. This is a friendly tower, but there's no interact button, so maybe you can't do it in jungle practice. But you guys get the gist of it. You go in and use the interact button. All right, so her one, very simple, straight line ability. Split yourself and fire a projectile, alternating between power form and hex form. Power form deals damage and marks the enemies to take more damage when damaged by another god. Hex form deals damage and mezzes them. So as you can see, straight line damage. Decent amount of damage. There you go. Her 2, AoE. I'm not going to read through these because I know you can read them over yourself, but I'll just show you how they work. You pop your 2. Any abilities cast, you can see. Any abilities cast, you can see it almost goes up into that vortex up there, right? That is building up that power. And then I would proc it again to do damage in an area. So you would basically proc that. Any allies or enemies that cast an ability in this area that will then absorb it to do more damage that you can drop in a place. So pretty easy combination. You drop that up, you throw the 1 to mez them, drop that on top of them, and you get a decent amount of damage. Pretty simple. That is called Spell Eater. Reactivate to call down the sigil. Does damage. Damage can increase to 1,184 magical damage. Repel Magic. Grant yourself and ally a magical shield absorbing magical damage. Deals damage. It's all in scaling. She's a magical damaging character. Activate this. Increases your movement speed and gives Spell Eater 3 charges. So, see here. I pop that on myself. I get a shield. I get movement speed. I can also pop that on an enemy god. Think about like Afro 2. Similarly, right? If you were linked to them. If they were standing here and they were standing next to this Emir, and I put this shield on them, that damage would apply to the people that are around them. Now her ult, which is arguably one of the best ults in the game, I'm going to quickly change it to normal cast real quick so you can see it. I have 2 very large circles right here. Now what's going to happen is, I'm going to put you back to full health here. What's going to happen is, whoever is in that circle, the far circle, when I cast this, is going to take damage and they're going to be teleported to my location. And then I, usually, would be able to teleport from this location to this location. But since I pulled him, it's not going to let me. So as you can see what the combo would be there, imagine proccing this, and then pulling them, right, back down to here, and then you just pop that, pop that. My red bumper isn't working. Somebody help. Alright, maybe I broke it. I can't write bumper anymore. There we go. There we go. We fixed it. So that's pretty much as simple as the kit is. Her passive, standing next to towers, or her teammates, is going to give her some passives. Your 1, damage and mez. 1, 2, drop it on top of people. Your 3 is your minimal self-peel. But also at the same time, you got to think about it. You have a mez. Her ult is very good for escaping as well. I'm going to recast it here in a second. If you guys ever have any questions about any of these characters, this is arguably one of the most fun mages they've came out with. Arguably one of the most fun. So I'm going to try and show you something here. He's brought back there. It's not going to let me do it because I hit him again. There we go. As you can see, your teammates can teleport between that. So that is another escape tool that you would have. So let's say I drop that on top of myself and I pull everybody here, but maybe I don't want to be here anymore. I could then teleport back to that new portal or run to that portal and teleport back. But either way, you have a lot of options. arguably one of the better mages in the game in Smite 2, especially in ranked right now. She's a very formidable mage. Paul had a lot of success with her in the first tournament playtest there, but that's about it. Nothing too intricate to go over. She scales only with intelligence, only does magical damage. Obviously, like we talked about before, she is a magical damage character, so she is only doing magical damage, only int scaling, no hybrid scaling with her, no benefits from building strength, not really ever going to build auto attack based on her. If you guys have any questions about the god specifically that I don't touch on these are supposed to just be quick, informative, a very, very basic understanding of how you're supposed to use this god. And just how you quickly use their combos to... Very quickly how you use their combos. Let's try and show you like a full alt combo without me needing to teleport as well. Just kind of show you how this last combo would work, and then we're going to call it quits. So, proc R2, proc R alt. We missed. Nailed it. Right? But now I can show you this. There. So you can kind of see a little variety there if I didn't miss my ult. Missing my ult in jungle practice. Leave a like for that. If you guys are new, if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Drop a comment down below if you guys like the character. If there's anything I missed about it, any tech, any Hecate tech that I missed. I'm not the best player with Hecate yet. I know a lot of people who already have her Radiant, which is like Mastery level 10. She performs really well. I've seen a lot of good clips, a lot of quadra kills, a lot of pentakills in ranked so far with Hecate. So if you guys are enjoying the content, appreciate you guys supporting the channel. The channel's kind of blowing up right now. We're kind of doing the best we ever had content creation-wise, and it's thanks to all the new people coming into the channel. I will see you guys tomorrow, which will probably be a ranked video. Yep, that's it. Goodbye.